It's an ML Sports Take brought to you by Welch & Company Jewelers and our good friends at Bowers & Company CPAs. The East bracket of the playoffs is set for the Stanley Cup, and of course, Capitals and Rangers. Seems like these two teams always play during the regular season, the postseason, whatever the case may be, and it's always in the Garden. I saw actually a playoff game between these two years ago, and you've got Alex Ovechkin, which the league wins on. I think any team getting in would have been big. I mean, the Red Wings, in terms of that last, wild card spot, Red Wings original 16, Patty Kane, blah, blah, blah. Huge fan base and brand. Penguins, you get Sid Crosby. But here with the Capitals, you get a team that I'm not really that impressed with. I mean, they kind of limped in. You look at that goal differential and all the rest. They got dominated by a lot of teams, even the Sabres in the month of April. This is a team that's going nowhere in the playoffs. I'm really impressed that they got in, and you have to credit them for getting into overtime enough in the shootout and overtime play to get those extra points in a point-based system in terms of the NHL. But the Rangers, please, too much firepower here. I think this is actually the most complete Ranger team we maybe have seen since the 94 team. I mean that. Now, what will they do with it? I don't know. But I think this team is more complete even than a lot of the Henrik Lundqvist teams that just came up short. I mean, you want to talk about a guy who deserved to win a Stanley Cup, Henrik Lundqvist for sure. What do you do with Panarin and Trocheck, and what do you do with all these snipers and all these wingers who can score? The power play, the special teams for the Rangers are absolutely terrific. Defensemen pinching in with Adam Fox and company and Trouba. Oh, by the way, Chris Kreider is one of the great front net players of all time. They've got depth. They're built up the middle. They have the goaltending. I love the New York Rangers in the series. I love them in the playoffs. It's going to be unbelievable to watch this team play. And you could argue that they're the best team in the NHL, and that they have been the best team in the NHL for the last several months. ML Sports Take brought to you by our good friends at Ken's Auto Detailing, Barks and Rec Doggy Daycare, and Stanley Law Offices. Stanley Law Offices, together, they'll work to get you the maximum reward.